Well, it says I have 27 minutes, so let's make this fast. Hey, Grubgun here. I'm back. And when I say I'm back, I mean I'm actually back in fucking Calgary. Because I spent over 2 weeks in Vancouver, fucking on vacation. How do you have a vacation from somewhere you just left? I mean, here's the thing. As soon as I got off the plane and got on the fucking Canada line, I was like, why am I back? I mean, I know why I'm back now, because I'm back, everyone, look, everyone, I'm here in Calgary. But there was nothing for me to do there. I've done everything in fucking Vancouver. I've exhausted Vancouver completely. I fucking dislike the city so much that, like, maybe 3 days in, I was just done. I was done. I'd done everything that I needed to do. I went out to thrift stores with my sister. I met my friend for treats. And, I mean, I don't know. But I'm back in Calgary, and I'm fucking happy to be here. You do not understand how fucking happy I am to fucking be here. Vancouver is a shithole. I've maintained that ever since I fucking got the idea in my head to save money and move. Vancouver's a shithole. So, and it didn't change. So anyway, I'm fucking back. I finally got a doctor here, and a pharmacist up the street. And I have to go get blood tests and everything and have a complete physical and whatever. I mean, you know, I'm an old piece of shit, so I'm gonna have to fucking do all this stuff. But I've been, like, not doing the best as far as, like, watching what I eat the last while. Like, treats, as, you know, shit like cake and donuts and fucking greasy food and shit. So I've come back. I'm off the fucking pop, and I mean, even though I was just drinking diet pop, I'm not drinking any more fucking pop. And I bought Brita Filters. I bought a Brita Filter jug at a thrift store for like fucking $2, brand new, still had all the fucking gubbins on it. I bought filters because the water here is fucking fucked up. I don't know what's coming out of that tap, but it's like someone's already used it. It's like gray water from someone else up this fucking stream. I don't even know where I get my drinking water from. There's a creek. There's the Bow River. Am I drinking the Bow River? Grim. So anyway, I got fucking Brita Filters. My water tastes normal now. Doesn't taste like someone's fucking bathed in it or had their bird popped in her upstream. I'm drinking water. Of course, coffee, tea, blah, blah, blah. But just water. And I'm off the fucking carbs, 100%. I'm cramming for my blood test, basically. I need to fucking get back to normal. I'm checking my blood with my fucking gimmick again. And it's got to be done. I mean, I got to get back to fucking fit, fucking fighting shape. I mean, like, there's not much more fucking season left here. I mean, I want to buy a bike. I want to go fucking bike riding, because there's only so much you can do on foot. That's the thing. Like, foot travel takes so fucking long. It takes 3 hours to walk anywhere. So, I want to get a bike. And I know it's October, but I mean, or just about. Is it October? Yeah, I know it's October in Calgary, and like people would be like, "Get a bike in October? You're fucking haywire. Wait until April, when you know." But it's like fucking 20 degrees outside and completely sunny. If I get 3 weeks left of good weather here, and I have a bike and I'm riding around, I mean, I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Because the bike is just put in storage until I can ride it again. So it's not like it's going bad or anything. But, so I'm cramming for my fucking blood tests. I'm doing everything I can. Like I said, no carbs. Fuck that. I mean, like, sure, carbs. There's carbs in apples and shit like that. But I mean, checking my blood sugar 3 times a day. I'm fucking making sure I eat right. I'm drinking fucking tons of water, and it's got to be done. I got to get back to fucking normal. Sure, I haven't bloated up to some massive fucking size or whatever. I was 150 pounds. You go fucking scroll back 20 videos, and you're gonna see I look like I've been fucking liberated from a camp. But like, I'm probably 165, 70 pounds now. No, probably 175 pounds at least. But still, that's 50 pounds less than I was, a couple years ago. So anyway, there's a program here also. I get fucking free insulin. How does that work? Fucking free insulin. That saves me $50 a month. So that's alright, right? That's money. That's a lot of fucking coffee. A lot of cauliflowers I can eat. But so that's a good deal. So anyway, let's get on with the on with the shit here. This is the vloggery is over. Now it's time for the pickups. Let's go with the pickup portion. Should I put a graphic up? Oh boy, that would be great. Yeah, I won't remember to do that. So okay, before I left, I went to a couple thrift stores, and I'm like, usually I don't find anything. And, because there's people around here that fucking scour and pick through everything and fucking, put it on Facebook Marketplace, and it never sells because the fucking video game market is completely bottomed out and no one wants to buy anything. So that's fine. I don't care. You fucking go around, spend your entire day fucking going to thrift stores, and then spend the rest of the day fucking posting shit on Facebook Marketplace, and then no one buys your shit. Haha, fuck you. But I managed to find some stuff. And so I found this I got this at a fucking pawn shop. I don't know if it's a pawn shop. It is a pawn shop. It's more or less a pawn shop. But I was talking about it like literally like the day before I bought it. And this is before I left. This is like 3 weeks ago. And I'm going to play it because I'm a mark for this kind of shit. It's Goldeneye Reloaded. Goldeneye 007 Reloaded. So all the graphics have been fucking... It's just basically remade Goldeneye. And I mean, I'll play this because Goldeneye 64 fucking sucks. That game's lame. And everyone's like, oh no, it's the best game ever, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, get out of take your fucking nostalgia glasses off and it's fucking 2021. Of course, this came out in, when did this come out? 2011. Get your fucking nostalgia glasses off. It's fucking 2011, and Goldeneye Reloaded. It's fucking in the house right here. So I'm gonna play this. Looks, and as usual, you can see she's boxed and complete. Goldeneye. So that's fun because I'm a fucking James Bond mark, as you'll see later on. Anyway, then I went to another thrift store. Never found anything here. Never bought anything. And they had this case filled with video games, and I'm like, oh, holy shit, what's going on in there? Put my reading glasses on, my old man reading glasses, and I'm like, I'm going to take a look at these games. So I'll show you them right now, as I'm wont to do. So first one I grabbed, I thought, oh my gosh, look, it's Ocarina of Time 3D for the Nintendo 3DS, and you can see $3, right? And I'm like, sure. I asked to look at these before I fucking bought them, just in case there was nothing in there. The cartridge was a fucking DS cartridge or whatever. Ocarina of Time 3D. So I open it, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not Ocarina of Time 3D. It's fucking, what's that? Link Between Worlds or whatever. And this game is fucking amazing. I loved this game. I had it, don't have it anymore. I have it again. So, I get this cover, but I get this game, because I would never have played this. I might actually fire this up again. Bear in mind, this was $3. Okay, So then I found, I got this one just because I don't even know what it is, but look, it's Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, $3. And I open it up, and yes, Sonic Boom Fire and Ice is in it, as you can see there. But also, there's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. What does it say? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. So that was in there as well. So that was 2 for $3 basically. So I bought that. Then fucking Pokemon Sun, which I never had. I found Pokemon Sun with Pokemon Moon in it. I had Pokemon Sun. I probably still have it, or maybe I gave it to Katkin when she left. $3. It's in there. Yeah. So hurrah! 3 3DS games, 4 3DS games. Not bad. So okay, then I fly to fucking Vancouver. I grabbed these games when I was out with my sister. I don't know. Bear in mind, I had to lug the following shit back in my fucking carry-on luggage, which was just grand. So look, it's Streak hoverboard racing for the PS1. That looks great. Anyway, I got it because it was fucking like $2. I'm like, whatever, fine. I grabbed these from a thrift store. I think these were $2 each. I'll give them a shot. $2. I'm not gonna walk away from this shit. It's Turok. Turok. A hostile planet, a vicious enemy, a deadly fight for survival. I don't know. It's probably fun. Shooting dinosaurs or whatever. Whatever. Lost Planet. Now this is a platinum one, so you know, forgive me. Lost Planet Extreme Condition Colonies Edition. I don't know. It's got a fucking code in it, I think, to download extra shit or whatever. Maybe. No, it doesn't have a code in it. It's all on the disc. So I hear okay things about this game. So for fucking $2, I picked it up. I went to Victoria for a couple days while I was in Vancouver because I figured, what the fuck, might as well. I went to a video game store there. I want to play this series of games. I hear good things about it, unless you're fucking, some kind of person who's offended by everything and fucking is, gets sad when people in games have like lifestyle choices that you don't agree with. But I grabbed this game. I've got the first one coming in the mail right now, and I got Life is Strange Before the Storm, which I think is a prequel to the second. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I've got the first one coming, so I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that after I finish fucking Xenoblade, which I'm like right at the end. I'm in the end fucking hall of the grind right now. So, is that tank driving down the street again? No. I'm at the end hall, so I've got to like grind up from level 73 to level 80, and once I hit level 80, I'll be able to finish the fucking game, no problem. I tried to beat the end boss at the level I'm at, and it's just not going to happen, so it's fine. I don't mind doing the end grind, and apparently a whole bunch of stuff opens up after you finish the game, and as much as I want to get on to playing something else, I really enjoy the fucking universe that I'm in with Xenoblade, so I'll keep playing it. There's another chapter after the game ends where whatever, it's like a bonus game or whatever. It's about 20 hours long. I might play that. I'll play that too. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I like the game, so I might as well do it. Fuck off. Sorry. So I found some James Bond books in Vancouver. Now I had to lug these back. Bear in mind, I had to lug these back. I got the very first one. I think I only need 4 left for my series of James Bond books. But there. I think I only need 4 more after this. I got License fucking Renewed. With the wrong cover, of course, but this is like the very original cover. This is the UK printing, I think. but it's like first edition UK printing. Found that. I read that while I was there. Really good book, really good set pieces, really like nostalgic feel. There's some choice language things happening in here that people wouldn't get away with today, but you know, fuck it, it was a different time. I'm going to use that excuse. But yeah, really good book. I really enjoyed it. My first dip into Gardner's Bond, and I really like this book. And so I grabbed that, and I grabbed this at the same time. No deals, Mr. Bond. These are the right covers. These are the covers I want. The ones in this. This is a fucking big, huge book. This is fucking 300, 400 pages. 300 pages. Yeah, I grabbed that at the same time, so that's exciting. Went to thrift stores with my sister, and I found this, Death is Forever. Look at that fucking train on there. That is an awesome fucking picture. That is so period to the time this book was written. Wrong cover, but I'm not going to walk away from this. I'll of course replace it with the right cover version when I find it, but I'm not walking away from this. This was like a fucking $1, right? So what? I am going to walk away. I love that. That thing's awesome. And then I found this one in another thrift store. I think this was 35 cents. Seafire. Is this the last one? No, it's not. Yeah, so here's another one. Really good, fucking good condition. There he is, looking like Mr. Howell on the back. Good stuff. So, and then the last day I was there. Oh no, yeah. Found this too. Fucking the novelization by John Gardner of Goldeneye. Now I'm not going to read this. I mean, I'd be hard pressed to read this. The font is gigantic. There's a lot of huge spacing, and it's 270 pages. I could probably finish this in under 2 hours. But still, I don't really know if I'd rather just fucking watch the movie again, to be honest. And I didn't really like. Is that Pierce Brosnan? Didn't really like fucking. Is that Pierce Brosnan? Yeah, whatever. Didn't really like Pierce whatever. Didn't really like his James Bond, but whatever. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I had to grab that. I think there's a hardcover version of that, but it's fucking hard to find. And then I found this, which is a book that I saw on the internet that a couple months ago, and I'm like, I'll never find that at a thrift store. And the very last day I was there, I'm in a thrift store and I'm looking around, and I was just ready to walk away, and I give another cursory glance, and I'm like, wait a minute. No. And it's the fucking house on Garibaldi Street, which is when they captured Adolf Eichmann. This is the account of how they did it. And it's kind of always interesting to hear about the fucking, the guys who escaped and then got captured afterwards, right? And so I find this in hardcover. I think I paid fucking $2 for it. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. But bear in mind, I had to fucking lug this stack of shit home with me on a fucking airplane in my carry-on. My fucking backpack was, Jesus Christ, it's a wonder I didn't fucking bust my gimmick again. But that's pretty good. I loved it. And got home. That's what I call this place. Fuck Vancouver. That place is fucking lame. It's going to be 6 to 8 months before I go back there. But I didn't have to pay for the holiday. My mom paid for the plane flight. My mom paid for fucking my time there. She paid for my trip to fucking Victoria. I didn't have to spend a cent. But the 2.5 weeks that I was there was fucking hard, boy. Fucking hard. But I'm back. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm back, everyone, and so I'm gonna get back onto my shit. There's a couple places I'm gonna film here in 4K. Film with the old GoPro, Fish Creek Park. I'm gonna go there. it looks really pretty, and all the leaves are changing here, so it's gonna look lovely. So join me. Thanks for watching if you did watch. I know, probably the book portion of these pickup videos is, goes down, doesn't go down very well, but, here's an idea. Go fuck yourself. But yeah, I'm back. Get ready for some regular updates, or grupdates as I like to call them, and dust off your Grubgun interactive map, because we're heading off on more adventures. This is Grubgun. Where's the button? Signing out. Whitehorn.